It's been a while, hasn't it? Good evening, human creatures. Time to get back in the saddle on a few things. Or at least try to pick up where we last left off. That song you're hearing is from Crystal Caves called Rocky Caves. Highly recommend you play it because the soundtrack alone is worth it. Where were we? Mr. Sim's funeral home. Wonder if anybody knows what that is. Yeah, they should. That's a good one here. Like, it's really tough. This movie had so many good scenes into it. Like, it's a damn shame that it finally got a sequel, but I think almost 15 years later, and it was not that good. Then it had another one, which, even though it starred Tony Todd, was... They just missed the mark on what really made the first one good. It wasn't the hokiness, but... I don't know, it's just really damn good. It's one of those movies where, and I can never think of his name, I think it's Clarence Howard, just, he nails the fuck out of every role. That is tough. Of course, Wing Hauser plays into it, which take your pick on how you feel about him when he's sober. It was really hard to actually get him down for a good role from what I hear. He was notorious for it, but what you gonna do? That one will do. Anyways, that was Crystal Caves, but now we're moving on to the other. I did some off-stream, I guess you could say off-stream leveling up. So we're just gonna move on. I'm gonna start doing with that with a couple of these. So I don't know, really I never got any feedback on if you guys care if I grind or not while I'm streaming. We'll see. Let's see where I last left off, because I don't even remember. 15, 15, 15. And I don't even remember the button configurations. 20 potions? That ain't too bad for what I'm working with. Alright, let's get our asses on down there. Wonder how this has changed. I wonder if it's as merciful. Tempted to go and save. That wasn't too bad. God, I'm starting to fear these guys. They've been taking a pretty big chunk out of my ass lately. That ain't too bad altogether. All said and done, really. They're probably your most preferred enemies. Even in late game, when I don't need the experience, I still fight these guys just for the hefty amount of gold they give. In this one, they increase the gold just by a little bit, but not much, which makes it a little bit more pliable, but I haven't seen what else the game has to offer. I don't know if Celia has their own version of the Gold Man. For those who don't know what I'm referencing is when you gold grind on Dragon Warrior. But we's about to find out. Now, growing up as a kid, I dreaded this coming section. Like, I would not go to here until I was almost down near level 20, which if you guys know how hard that is, it's insane. But at the time, it just felt normal, because I would get my ass kicked by the undead so fucking bad. And what it wasn't that is being poisoned. Now I look back at it, and I think the lowest level I've ever done is probably 15. No, it'd be about 10. I'm talking vanilla, of course, not ROM hack, so we're opening up a different kind of can of worms here. And if we can get out of this fight without being poisoned again, just stick to the one. There we are, that's my girl. Alright, glad I packed a few antidotes. Never can be too safe. Back while I'm here, I'll throw down a quick save, so to speak. And let's head on in. Now this is your first difficulty spike in vanilla Final Fantasy. Like, this is where the shit gets real. Like it or not, this is your wake-up call on how this game's gonna kind of treat you. Where Dragon Warrior, which you can probably most compare this to, had bridges, I'm gonna run, fuck it. Where Dragon Warrior had bridges that kind of told you how the difficulty was gonna spike, this one right here just has certain dungeons. Hey Nat, how are you? What are you up to? How are you and Hunter? Ah, it's good to see you too, Nat. We got Burning Dead, Skeleton, and Crawler. I like that, Burning... You know what? We're fighting him. Get rid of that, Crawler there. How much fire do I... I'll save it for... because I don't know if there's going to be a boss fight. Not too bad. Feeling a bit under the weather, but, I'm starting to recover, so to speak. How's everything going at your house? Finally, Raquel's actually starting to act like a goddamn monk. And Nurmi's starting to hit like a warrior. I was wondering how much I'd have to be into this for them to actually start making powerful hits. You know, how about you? I hate ads. I have no control over them, Nat. I have it set to the lowest setting everywhere, so I'm sorry if it is. It's a conversation I had with my brother once. Like, I'd rather have you guys watch ads than go to work and waste hours of your life on work just to do that. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I did put in a new animated emote. No, I'm getting out of here. Fuck this shit. Here's the new lineup. Not the lineup, here's the new one. It does. God damn it, I always forget I'm poisoned. Oh, thank you. I didn't know if anybody liked the Talking Skull or that better. Robert Douglas helped me get some of the DOS going, and that's from Digger. I've been playing the hell out of that the last few days. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Oh, you're eating Arby's? That fucking sounds depressing. I'm sorry to hear that. God, you must feel low. Ah. Well, Nat, I gotta ask, what did you order? Knowing you, it's probably gonna be chicken nuggets, maybe french fries, ketchup, maybe both. And if I had to guess... Alright, we're not in the vanilla, we're not in vanilla Marsh Cave anymore, kids. Hell yeah. But I had to guess, both fries and chicken McNuggets, maybe a sandwich. And if I had to guess a drink, Dr. Pepper. Crispy chicken sandwich, curly fries, and Coke Zero. I knew it'd be something chicken related. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I love chicken. I love me some fucking chicken. Curly fries from Arby's are not too bad. I'd take them over a lot of other places, that's for damn sure. They do the spuds right. Come on. There we are. Oh, I forgot to ask you, Nat. How do you prefer your chicken? Do you prefer it crispy or original when it comes to sandwiches? I mean, to be honest, especially fried, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, even though it's not good for my health, I am a fucking whore when it comes to fried chicken. I know it's bad for me, but holy shit, I don't know if it's the South in me, but I gotta have some. Who's guarding you? Well, you're new. What kind of recluse are you? Okay, you're just a giant spider. Technically, I can run from you. Let's see if I can run. There's a few people I knew who didn't like crispy chicken sandwiches, and they'd get, and the closest I could say was original, and God, they fucking, just hearing them munch on them sounded soggy. Move, Mr. Bat. And I'm going the wrong way. Alright, let's get back out there. Without getting my ass pounded. There we are. Let's see if there's anything over here. There we are. Oh, Nat, have you seen any good, alright, we're good. Seen any good movies? What did I eat today? I had me some grapes. 1 bowl of cereal. Tonight, before I go to bed, I'm probably gonna do some grind. Ah, shit. There it is, kids. Pisco Demon. Yeah. Do I want to risk a heal for this? Let's see how we do here. Throw out some fire too. Probably gonna watch some blaxploitation movies later. I don't really know if there's anything good out there. Probably gonna hit up, there's one called Black Caesar, which has my eye on it. That fucking is depressing. 20. Alright, fire is not the answer. Let's see how ice does. That, I'm gonna watch Meth Gator. And probably another one I'd like to probably spy on is... I can just probably beat these guys into submission now. No need to get me too fancy. What the fuck is it called? It caught my eye a few days ago when someone suggested it to me. That's driving me goddamn nuts. I can't think of the fucking name of it. Oh, The Mummy. No, I already watched The Mummy. It was similar to that. What the fuck is it called? Oh, that's devious right there, but I like it. What the fuck is it? It has Bela Lugosi in it. It's driving me nuts. Oh, hey Chadley Wick, how are you? Thanks for the raid. Oh, how's everything going on your stream? Welcome, everybody. Just playing some Final Fantasy Crash ROM hack and getting my ass kicked doing it. Alrighty. Oh, tactics. I gotta ask, which one and how far are you? You're not going down easy, are you? Yeah, fuck it. My hand hurts so much to keep going, but I was playing FFT. That's a solid choice, my friend. That's a good reason to have your hand hurting. I remember playing that back in the day and got it kicked in my ass. I'm an early gamer. Hell, you fit in right just fine here. Trust me, that's how it's one of my ways of scanning people is like what they like. If you would have answered Fortnite, I'd have to get Robert Douglas on you. You'd have to get dealt with. I'm joking, of course. Ooh, Mithril. Yeah, I'll stick it with her. Most people I see play tactics, they usually stop right at when they get to Vilius the Ram. They don't see how... I fucking love watching people play tactics. They don't see the game leveling up with them. So right when they get to that boss fight and they realize that this isn't, you know, fuck around time. Speaking of that, let's dive on in. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a lot of these guys, aren't we now? See if Bolt does anything. But it's fun to see people get right up to Vilius the Ram. Ninjas, samurai, dragoons, all of that good stuff. and still get wiped out when they get infuriated when the demons next to him just clobber the fuck out of them. Oh, you're fine, Nat. Enjoy your meal. Hell, you're fine. I'd be doing the same shit too if I had me some curly fries in front of me, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna do one. I'm gonna have to focus them down. I really don't have a strategy for them right now. Luckily for me, they're not hitting like a brick shithouse. I have a broken hand from a MTV crash ended in September. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. That shit can hurt. I've broken my knuckles a few times. I've never broke my hand yet, but I know that I somewhat know that pain. If you don't want to type, I ain't gonna force you, so you're all good in the hood. I do... Stelia, who made this one, my brother was telling me that she does do ROM hacks on tactics, and I've been meaning to dive into a few of them. Now Slim Jim? Nah, who the fuck eats Slim Jims and fucking... and chicken sandwiches? You know how bad your farts are gonna smell? The nitro powder's in here? And where's the crowd? Huh. Oh, I like this. Is it blocked behind a door? Is it... Ooh. This is what I like to see in ROM hacks. One that throw me for a fucking curve. Not just amp up the difficulty. Let's just run. Watch my cousin play on an extra hard patch. Look brutal. I've seen a few of those, man, and it looks like it's Old Testament God shit. A lot of rules and no fucking mercy. It's caught my eye a few times, though I need to play the vanilla ROM hack, or not vanilla ROM, but a vanilla hack a few times. Just got my first time mage. I like how they handle time magic and tactics, I really do. It's the other ones that I don't really care for, and I should have paid attention. I just got white powdered donuts and Slim Jims and a cinnamon roll. Nat, if you want to die, you know you can just walk right into traffic. Bless your little clogged heart. But I'm not lying, Nat. Black, hot, strong coffee with some white donuts, powdered, that's my jam right there. I don't even fucking like donuts. I always liked how the time magic operated, I really do. Because in that game, it feels like it's really needed. Why can't I do that? Where, like, other Final Fantasies, outside of, like, 5 and 3, time magic doesn't really feel that useful.
You suck.
Thank you, Nat. Now I know my stream's a stream. I ain't diving in the deep end until Nat's insulted me in some way, shape, or form. Thanks, Nat. Yeah, fuck it, I was trying to get out of here without healing too much, it ain't gonna be. But that game's magic is awesome, so are the summons. I really wasn't a fan of the summons when I did a first playthrough of it. But the second one, yeah, no, it's pretty damn good. Black magic, I like how they handle it. White magic too. The only ones I really didn't care for, I wish they would have done better, is with the Geomancer. I wish I would have done something better with him, and... oh god, what was that other one? Can't put my fucking thumb on the name. What is it? Calculus, the mathematician. Why can't I remember your name? That one, I know you could cheat and it's super broken, but like for a casual playthrough, it doesn't look worth it. Other than... we got a fucking Minotaur here? Hell, this would save me a trip to the point of power. I should have known this a while back. And he's not fucking around. I can, Nat. I can. You too, Chadleywick. Thanks for the raid and thanks for stopping by, man. I'm sorry to hear about your hand. I hope tonight you rest well. You take care, man, and thanks. Also, good luck on Final Fantasy Tactics. And Nat, thank you for the shout out too, if I didn't thank you already. I wonder how many patches there are for Tactics. Like, I've only seen a handful. I've seen the brutal one he was talking about. I know my brother back in the day dabbled in a Final Fantasy IX hard patch. I think he mainly got bored. More than frustrated. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. Take care. Hey, Elvira. What are you doing, kitty? I'm not playing Doom. You gotta come back later. See what's in here, other than werewolves. Used to actually have to train myself to say wolf. It used to be wolf. Everybody started making fun of me for that when I moved up here, so it's wolf. Move that. Yeah, I'll just haul balls and get out of here. They can leave him the fuck alone. I'm gonna heal him. I was trying to avoid it, but... Well, everybody gets around. So, Nat, when it comes to eating your fries, I forgot to ask you, do you prefer ketchup or that mayonnaise ketchup horse shit I see people have? Oh, I got a house. That'll be coming in handy. I'll dive back into this place later. I'm gonna go see where this takes me. Ketchup and barbecue sauce? That's a solid choice. Arby's does have a pretty good barbecue sauce. And it's a little bit sweet for my taste, but at least it ain't that Mystique shit. I prefer hickory. Hickory or smoked. A lot of places you go to have that fucking barbecue sauce and the shit's sweeter than actual syrup. Be putting that shit on my pancakes. See if we can get out of here alive. Damn it. Luckily, these aren't the ones from the Water Temple. Ghost in the Water Temple can this fucking flat-out level you. Like, it's amazing to me that they got that kind of strength in there. And you really can't run from them in certain ROM hacks. That I noticed. I don't know if it's the formation or not. I don't remember how that works. You get the right stuff for sweet and sour, and you got a really good meal. I'm not going to lie up that. I'm really fickle on sweet and sour because, personally, I like my food either sour or spicy. But when it comes to sweet and sour sauce, it really depends on, like, what I'm using it on. Like, chicken nuggets or something of that sort. Yeah, I can cook with that fire, but if it's not, Coke Zero ain't bad. A lot of people trash it, but... to me, I kind of like it because it's fizzier than normal Coke while retaining the flavor. I don't like drinking fucking sludge. Like, I hate that shit more than anything. That's one reason why I stay away from Coke. That and fuck Georgia. Here's my boy. That's another game I have on my shit list. Final Fantasy Renaissance. I've been skipping around on that one, and I need to fucking do it. There's so much shit I want to get done, too. I remember when people said Dr. Pepper tastes like medicine. Man, I remember when Dr. Pepper tasted like fucking chemicals. Like my memory of Dr. Pepper is tasting like I just huffed fucking... like I'm trying to siphon gas and it's coming out in the fucking tank in my mouth. I never did like Dr. Pepper. I never understood why people have a fascination for it. I'll drink it if it's around, but I ain't going out of my way to go fetch it. Dr. Pepper is not misunderstood, Nat. It is not like a lonely, disgruntled child. It's more like the kid you find out has been going to high school for the last 20 years. And possibly has killed somebody. Come on. There we are. Now, personally, my main drink is root beer. You give me that, or if it's a long, hot day, good, hard work outside, root beer, ginger beer, or orange or a grape soda. And it has to be a good one, not that cheap shit that everybody gives me. But nothing pisses me off more than asking for an orange soda and somebody handed me a fucking bottle of Fanta. Said I wanted orange soda. Not whatever the fuck that is. Same thing goes with grape. Just want grape soda. Don't pass me Fanta. Don't pass me that other shit in the can. Don't pass me squirt. Fucking squirt right in the fucking can for you too. God, I hate those fucking flavors. They don't Like, I don't know why people drink that shit. It has no fucking flavor. It's like a mockery of what it's trying to fucking imitate. Welcome back, Nat. Alright, let's go visit the dwarves. I'll count that one. You know, one of these days, Nat, or just one of these days, I might slide on into California, and for all the my dudes I get from you, I might booty tap Hunter as revenge. I was just telling my distaste for flavored drinks like Fanta, Squirt, and whatever abomination tries to pass itself off as a flavored drink. I'm not asking you to, like, fucking go squeeze it by hand or like a cider press as you pick it fresh, but like, my god, man. That's some fucking standards. Two people ought to be drinking Fanta. Nazis and people who fucking wish they were dead. Or at least their taste buds are. All of them are good. Oh god, Nat, I don't want to hear that. That's not good news. Means either you can't taste or right now you're actively on drugs. I'm joking. Or am I? Alright, let's go pass off this nitro powder. I think his name is Nurik? Oh, wonderful. Nice work. Yes, yes, indeed. This nitro powder is just what I need to finish my canal. Now, excuse me while I work. Get down with your bad self. Yeah, Nat, that's just the way it is. Because you gotta be committing hate crimes to like Fanta. And one of them's going on in your mouth. Alright, I got me some steel. Sheen. Antidote, that's good stuff. Mace. Gold needle, I'm gonna need that for later probably. Cottage. Cottage again. And copper. Kappa. One of the guys who used to supply my brother with some of his copper to do some of the work he did. He was from Australia, and he used to come up and it always stuck in my mind what he used to ask for. He wouldn't sell him copper, he'd sell him Kappa. To be honest, I want to try some mocktails. What kind? What flavor? Let me check down here just before I head out. I swore there were more chests in here than what there is. But this could be a rearranged dungeon. I'm just not, because I never committed the Dwarf Cave to memory. Well, let me check to see what the hell that is. Yeah, they're exactly what I thought they were. Yeah, it wasn't too far off. Oh, mango's a pretty damn good solid flavor. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, a lot of people, I don't know why they don't like mango, but I love it. I really do. Especially when they leave the pulp in. Or a mango smoothie. Just, like, I'm a texture whore, to be honest with you. I'll sacrifice certain amounts of flavor for texture. And mango's one of them. Now, I haven't had a mocktail. I'm not really big into drinking, to be honest with you. I might shave the edge off a day once every few years or so. Maybe if I get a little snuff of wine, we'll be talking a different story here. But I've never had anything non-alcoholic other than what's not liquored up. And let's get out of here. I know there are people who hate fruits. Yeah, I know, that's fucking insane to me. How do you go your whole fucking life without eating one scratch of fucking fruit? Vegetables too, like how the fuck do you have teeth in your head and bones to fucking kick around, man? Your fucking vitamin chart must be fucking hitting a rock time low. One of my doctors, he gave me a fucking, that carnivore diet shit. And god, I hated his ass for it. Like, after about a week, I didn't want to be on the fucking thing anymore, because I couldn't stand eating fucking just meat. It was driving me nuts. I felt like shit. Ugh. People fucking swear by that shit. Me personally, I love vegetables. I love fruits. I gotta have them. Yeah, that is true. And judging from some of the people I've seen, they need to be sent back to the manufacturer. Oh, we got a Flamberg here. But I don't know if... do some investigation here. I gotta sell a few things too. No, armor shop, I believe, yep. I know there's this tiny YouTuber named, or there's this YouTuber named, Emi Raichu. That sounds like a loser. He wasn't a big fan of lamb and said it tasted like goat cheese. Well, you need to go tell her to go eat actual good goat cheese then, because if lamb tastes like fucking goat, or goat cheese, man, I feel bad for her taste buds. I love lamb, I do. In fact, it's one of the things I love to do is make a kind of spicy, spicy rub for lamb, especially lamb's breast when made right. Mainly for that, and just let it just fucking, between bake and braise, perfect. Never once did I eat fucking lamb and thought, God, this tastes like goat cheese. I often wonder if the people who eat this ever stop and think that the food they ate previously is the wrong one. Tried it in Japan? Well, I can't say much because I never had Japanese lamb or Japanese goat cheese. When the hell did chainmail get so expensive? Stop the fucking press right there. Can I even equip that? Kiss my ass and call me Charlie, I can. Her boyfriend hates ginger? Where is he from? Are they both living in Japan? Because if they're living in Japan and hate ginger, they basically just said they hate damn near one of the main spices throughout that region. That's like me coming to America and saying I hate cheeseburger and drugs. Coconuts? Well, don't tell him about Taiwan or Vietnam for that matter. Or parts of India or Hawaii or, you know, the rest of the world for that matter. And let's see what we're kicking around here with. 34, 36, and 43. Yeah. Well, it was worth a shot. No, I don't have it. Why did I go to you? At least I'm making my bank bad. I got a full plate, steel, mithril. I'm gonna get you guys guarded up, because I'm gonna need it. I wonder if Saldia left the hallway of giants then. I handed that to the wrong person. How much is that full plate again? Ooh, steel. Let me see if I need... I think I do need a steel helmet. Yeah, I do. And iron hand. Or gauntlet in my case. Iron hand. Iron gauntlet. So let's get all that light stuff taken care of. Because if I'm fighting minotaurs in the marsh cave, I am gonna be dreading what they're gonna be throwing at me in the bottoms of the earth cave. Terror cavern for that matter. Right, there we are. And I screwed up. Back in there. Okay, hold on, I screwed up again because I forgot what I even... I always do this. I forget what I buy. Only in this game, too. Alright, I need the hand. Is Korean American. Her boyfriend, I think, is Chinese Cambodian American, who's living in Japan and hates ginger and coconut. Like I said, Nat, that's like going up to Canada and saying you hate seal and poutine. You're in the wrong neighborhood for that shit. Now, what else do they hate? I'm kind of curious. Ramen? Let's check out some spells before I commit. What do you want me to repeat? Make sure you're who I think you are. Yep, Dr. Uni. Race 2, Bolt 2, 5,000, that ain't half bad. What are we dealing with the white magic here? L2, Isuna, Rise. But can I use them? Am I locked by my class? Isuna, probably make that priority next to Rise. Funny thing is, Mirichu isn't a big fan of ramen. She prefers instant. Also loves udon noodles. Like, who the fuck likes instant noodle ramen over actual fucking ramen? Talk about having no fucking taste. And liking udon better than ramen, it really depends on, like, what kind of dish you're dealing out. Like, even though a lot of people don't like udon, but how thick they are, it really does depend. Like, if they're in a soup, I'm iffy on it. Like, I'll take it or leave it, but if it's more or less like, kind of like, what's a good example? Like them just being in sauce and served, something a little bit more dry and not so soupy. Yeah, they're really fucking good. It really just depends, but with regular ramen versus instant ramen, only an insane person would take that fucking freeze-dried trash. I had to work a little bit for a really a distribution who did Maruchan, and ironically, not Lay's potatoes, but Pringle potatoes. And they used to give us fucking boxes of that shit, and I mean fucking tons. I could go out on work and collect easily 80 to 90 of those things. There used to be a homeless guy who lived outside of one of my apartments. I used to just give them to him. I'd give him that, give him like 20 bucks so he can go into a convenience store and heat himself up something to drink or get some water, just in case they rousted him. And the funny thing is, I don't know, well, probably she's Korean, so I guess instant ramen is more common to Korean people. Then what's that tell you about fucking Korea? I mean, I know America ain't in no bang-up shape, but my god, man. And I will admit, instant ramen tastes fucking good, the same way fucking shit food tastes good all the time. Just in case I have to go down there and face some giants. It's me or you, lady, because I ain't budging. Wrong one. Alrighty, righty. Let's see. Isuna. Alright, I'm not class locked. That's good. That's really good. If I need more money... No, Misty. Alright, you can come up. Everybody, I got Misty on my lap. Misty Bruise. Hey, Misty. Hey, girl. What are you doing? You cold? Hey, baby girl. She's been my study partner the last few days. And she's rubbing her face on the pop mic. I don't know if you can hear her purr, but she purrs loud. So I guess instant ramen. Nat, I gotta ask, do you like instant ramen? And if you do you like the cups or the packages? Let's get out of here. It ain't worth it. Yeah, what are you doing, big girl? How's my furry girl? Doing off kitty things. You really do like that pop filter, don't you? Do I go back or... Let's go look at that marsh cave again. Oh yeah, I forgot to change this up now that I'm out of there. I can switch. To the Earth Orb. Hey, baby. Hey, you want to play some Final Fantasy 2? Misty likes it when I'm playing RPGs. Like Elvira, definitely Doom. But when it comes to anything else, Vampira, she's down for anything like that. Like when I'm playing DOS, he's usually on my lap. It really doesn't matter, he or she. I'm glad I ran into you. I'm gonna need the extra funds. Come on, what the hell was that about? What are you doing, baby girl? I gotta ask, Nat, does Hunter get on your lap for certain games, or no? Alright, let's hit that in. Rest up a bit, and get out of here. Oh, also a funny thing is, Imirichu, boyfriend, Darius, he's a YouTuber too, I'm not shocked. Sounds like two weebs moved to Japan. That's honestly what they sound like. Which sounds like the worst reason to move down there. That'd be like as vain as me moving down to Mexico because I'm a really big fan of Corona. And their friends went to Thailand. Her boyfriend, the vanilla ice cream, I think, and his friends were like, oh, what is that? And he was like, it kind of tastes like vanilla. And his friend tried it and said it tastes like coconut. He said, yeah, wasn't very good. He changes his mind. So he's a follower, basically. He'll change whichever way the wind blows. Change his mind after one thing. Like, how do you not know if you ordered coconut ice cream? Like, how the fuck do you pull that off? Or not, like, how do you mistake that flavor? I could see why, color-wise. You know, made of coconut milk, but... what was he expecting? It to taste like coconut candy or some shit? Coconut is actually very subtle for a flavor. See, Nat, I always knew there was something I liked about you. But, like, actual coconut, very subtle. On a lot of things I have to use it with, you really don't taste it until you're, like, told. But a lot of people going in there expect it to taste like some fucking Jolly Rancher kind of flavor. It's comically overpowering. I never understood that. And what the hell were they doing in Thailand? That just out sightseeing, I take it? It is a very beautiful country, and I would like to go one day. I love ramen and I'm Naruto. Nat, I don't know, but next time I hope when you bite into your crispy chicken sandwich, I hope there's some razor blades to cut off your insolent tongue. I'm Naruto. Oh, how did October go for you? You do anything for Halloween? I'll get you out of the way. I'm not mean, Nat. I'm justified. Alrighty, righty. I'll be right here. Hey, Misty. What are you doing? And just focus him down and get rid of him quicker. I'm just gonna start doing that instead of trying to spread out the damage. Alright. See what... Astos is gone. I think I see what happened here. Well, that explains. You see, you're limited to so much room on NES. Like, I know that because for some of the games I was doing, I was using Final Fantasy ROM hack, or Hackster, to see monster stats. And you don't have a lot of room, so in order to make a ROM hack this size, I imagine you gotta start really trimming the fat here. And one of the ways I think that is there is no Astos now. That's why the crown is cut out and replaced with nitro powder. You just bypass that whole middle section. Which makes me wonder what it's going to look like for Cube, or the water cave, waterfall, there we go. Got it out. Wonder where else that got happened to and how it's going to be like that. I'm kind of interested. Don't think I'm angry, I'm totally for it. I like this kind of thing. But now you kind of got my mind spinning here. Because it takes a lot to add new stuff to old Final Fantasy. They barely give you enough room. You gotta start cutting out large sections of the map. getting rid of symbols, certain words you can cut down. I tinkered with it a few times. Nothing anywhere near the scale of the raw max I play, like childish and standard, but kind of curious now. I want fish on a stick like in the anime. Wait, what? I want fish on a stick like in anime on vampire campfire. I was gonna say, nah, I think that's kind of weird. I mean, you can take your sexual fetishes somewhere else, but now I get it. I never understood why people liked it. Like, I just usually wrap mine up. If I don't have tinfoil, just go get some mud. Actually, it kind of helps pull off the skin when you're done, when you're getting ready to eat them. Crack it open, throw it on the fire. Throw some lemons in there if you got them, and you got it. If you put it on a stick, you have to slow roast it. You gotta watch your stick too, or it'll burn right through. My brother, we were roasting hot dogs, and I don't have a tent. We were roasting hot dogs, and he forgot to move his stick around, and his hot dog fell right into the fire. Without thinking, he reached down, grabbed it, burned his hand, pulled back a charcoaled hot dog. Let's just run, save time. I'm gonna need it all the time I can get for here. Alright, let's see what you got here. Alright, mute sound here. Alright, let's see what this links to. What the hell did you send me to? Alright, come on, go to it. Come on, get to it.
I think that yuzu is very strong. Like a douse of yuzu will fuck up everything.
No, okay, I liked yuzu at first, but then when Emily was like, "Oh, it tastes like cleaner," then I thought about it.
I like yuzu. I love the sourness of it. What the fuck is he talking about? Just in case.
One sentence just shattered your whole view.
Yeah, she just indoctrinated you.
Yeah, basically.
To be fair, Didas is the kind of person where he thinks one thing and you're like, no, it's not that, and he's like, yeah, you're right.
You're wrong, Joey.
Because in Thailand, you're the exact same thing. You got like a thing of
this is a story you just told me.
Let's not speak about coconut.
And you were like, and I asked him, I was like, oh, what flavor ice cream is that? Because it looks like vanilla ice cream, right?
Yeah.
Same color. And he was like, it kind of tastes like vanilla. And then I looked at him like, that's coconut ice cream.
They put milk in there.
No, I clearly said
ice cream.
They put milk in. I'm glad everybody's figured out how ice cream
So they
works.
put more milk than coconut in there. They put more milk than coconut.
And so I had a spoonful and I'm like, this is coconut ice cream. And then Dinas just looked at me and he's like, yeah, it wasn't very good. I'm like,
Okay, listen. I'm the least pickiest person out there.
Except for coconut.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
There's only 3 that I
Just declared war against Thailand, by the way.
despise.
Yeah, no
we
shit.
all went to Thailand and just coconut there, coconut everywhere.
Literally Cambodian.
I know, and I'm a quarter Cambodian, and like, yeah, it's an awful time out here. But like, yeah, I don't like coconut, and I could taste it because one time Emily made me curry, and then she secretly put coconut milk in it. And I
Secretly?
was like, why does this
It
curry
was so good.
taste not good?
Is
I
it?
was, I was like,
is
so
it
mad.
even that noticeable in a curry?
It
though?
is. It is noticeable. Yeah.
So what are the other two things you hate?
Yes, ginger.
Ginger?
Ginger's great. What do you?
Wait, do you like ginger
You're
ale?
just giving war on Asia right now.
No shit, just what the fuck I said. How do you hate fucking ginger? Man, he ain't the fucking sharpest tool in the shed, but I like how he discovers he doesn't like anything. Like that's kind of an interesting little fact. Nat, what kind of food don't you like? If I had to name a spice, sriracha, and if I had to go with another one, oh, That's another one. I don't care for sriracha. I think it's overused and just ran down. The other would probably be mayonnaise. Like, it's only good on certain dishes. I got my rapier. This might have some stuff to sell if I can code it all back. That's probably about it. Like, I'm usually open up to any spice as long as it's blended right. Like, it all comes down to the cooking skill. Don't know why I went back in that room. But we're out of here. I think we plundered this place enough. Wonder how I'm gonna get the tonic. I gotta go check to see if the prince is even still alive. Are you shooketh? Not really, Nat. Nat, I'm not too shooken about people who are on a podcast and yet went and had someone animate their stories. Like, that ain't my cup of tea. That ain't how I'm gonna be doing it. But, you know, everybody gets their, guess that's their thing, personally. Me personally, no. I never understood why people do that kind of thing. They'll have a podcast and then have someone fucking animate it, as if I need a visual cue on what the fuck you're saying. But, you know, different strokes for different folks, I suppose. Well, top you off, because I have a fear I might be losing you pretty damn soon. I always have a fear when I'm in this goddamn cave. Check up here, see if there's anything. Now, what kind of spice don't you like? I'm kind of curious, alright? That's left blank. Alright, just blind, that ain't too bad. I feel like I'm wasting my time, but at the same time I don't. Hey Cassie! Oh, thank you for the cookies. How have you been? It's been a while. I gotta admit that the art style is cute, but Miri Chu is a really good artist. She does the draw a lot. I get it, Nat. It's like they don't have confidence in their stories, so they feel the need to animate it up. It's like fucking jump cuts in editing. I hate I hate them with a fucking passion. I really do. Yeah, it has. October's done. I'm starting to get back more on track. I mainly just spent most of October just hiking. Hiking, camping, and just going to certain Halloween locations. Yeah, you know, doing my best. Work is still a thing still, and doing okay aside from... I hope those clear up for you, I really do. I'm sorry to hear you still having them. How's Ash doing? The last time I checked in on him, he's doing Final Fantasy IX and wrapped up Dark Souls 2. I watch him, I just don't talk to him, because if they catch my ass on the phone, they yell at me. So I'm kind of reduced to either waiting on my 10... By that time, nobody's really fucking playing. Oh, thank you, Nat, for the shout-out. Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow? I just had an argument with one of my friends over that. Not Dawn of Sorrow, but Castlevania in the series. I like the old school ones from NES up to some of the PlayStation ones where they get a little bit more RPG. And he was showing me the plot of something called Castlevania, I think it was Legends or Legacy, where it's the most fucking convoluted Japanese plot I've ever fucking seen in my life. He's sleeping more than likely. This is his birthday today. Really? Oh, how old? You don't have to tell me how old he is. You might want to keep that private. Dark Souls 3 and on disc 3 of Final Fantasy IX. That's pretty damn good progress. Last time I checked in on him, he was doing the Chocobo game, and on Dark Souls 3, I have no idea what the fuck he's doing. I beat Dark Souls 1, I beat Dark Souls 2, and not to insult anybody, but I was so unimpressed with those games, I didn't bother to fucking even commit to memory what they were. They fall in line with the same with like Kaizo ROM hacks. They're just not really worth it to me. Hunter is being a sad potato. Oh, what's he doing, Nat? Oh, that's good, you're full. Congratulations. You always should have a full belly and a full bank account. What's the old saying? What is it? A full belly and bread than wealth without, or wealth with taxation? I can't remember how it goes. I've only beaten Dark Souls 2, but I got so salty and angry. Almost rage quit. Ash got all the entertainment out of that. Hunter, a child cat. Oh, he's a cat. If Nat sent me a picture of him one time, he's a big old fatty calico. I just never really could get into fucking, like, I played Dark Souls. I get why people like it, but to me, I didn't feel like I accomplished anything. Like, that's what made me. It's kind of like with Kaizo games. My brother, when he was on a Kaizo kick back a few years ago, he shoved. Okay, I didn't come out here. He shoved a few Super Mario World ROM hacks my way. I think Quickie World was one. I can't remember the others. And it took me about a good few months to beat him, just between my spare time. And after beating him, I felt like I wasted my fucking time. It wasn't out of anger or anything. It legitimately felt like I just could have been doing anything fucking better with my time. Now, but that being said, when I played Hard Type for Mega Man X and Super Mario Bros. 3, I was having the time of my life. So I always think that it's not really the games being bad, it's just my taste, you know. I'm often told that I would like Dark Souls-like games or Souls-like games if I didn't play them in Souls. I know my brother liked Demon Souls because it reminded him of, what did he say, Kingsfield, but for me, yay for Kitty. He's an orange and white one, he's just chilling under his blanket. Oh, that's nice. Misty right now is sleeping in the chair next to me on her fuzzy blanket. Elvira's laying on the floor next to me, and to my right on one of my... I put a little towel down for him, is Vampira, and he's just laid out. It looks like all of our cats are tired. I'm just gonna focus you guys down. My little demon was vocal at me when I got home because she wanted some food, but I was trying to go over a couple of things with my dad. The rat... Oh, I know how that is. Like, these guys, if they go even a few hours without food, like, they will not stop not letting me hear it. Especially Vampire, like, he's a little fatty. He's got, like, I found out through the vet, or not through the vet, but mainly through online snooping, he might have a touch of what they call kitty autism, which I didn't think was a thing. But he'll walk, he doesn't untract his claws, he doesn't pull them back in. So he'll walk across my carpet and he'll just fall face first. Or he'll go to get on things and his claws won't come undone. He has one of those eyes that Hunter just farted and smells like eggs. Stop feeding them eggs, Nat. Ender Lilies is a metro. I never heard of that one. Style, but Dark Souls. Kitty farts. I'm glad to say I haven't had the pleasure of that. Ooh, we've got a fairy. But his eyes, when he stares at something, he'll actually, when he's really relaxed or really excited, his eyes will start going in different directions, like almost comic book. The saddest thing about it is when he's alone or he thinks he's alone, he'll start crying, and I mean actual tears cry. I've never seen anything like it. So I gotta baby him. I'm literally babying something that he's the size of a cat but weighs like a dog. Today, my brother's girlfriend had some Hershey candy bars for s'mores. Yeah, he's a sweet derpy baby, he fucking is. He ate, or not ate, was chewing on 2 of the Hershey bars before I can get for him. So he's got an interesting little diet. So is Ender's Lily, I hope I pronounced that name right, Ender Lilies, I'm thinking of something like Mokado in the moonlight or something like that. Maybe. Oh god, man. Fuck it, we're out of here. Ash's cat toothless would yell. Ash would leave, and sometimes in the middle of the night he would be resting. He has a cat named Toothless. That's pretty fucking cool, one thing, but I can kind of see it too. My dummies like waking me up. Like, they love sleeping on your chest, on your head. Misty has this thing where she'll bite your armpit or your arm. Like, she's gotten a hold of my bicep and tricep a few times. I don't know if she's playing, but she'll just run up and bite. Not a hard bite, but like a love bite. Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon? I don't think I've ever seen that. Is a void kitty? It's just comical to me, to be honest with you. I just, like, cats really, like, I hate it when people say animals aren't intelligent or anything, because they clearly are. And cats are one of those animals I think clearly express a personality with each and every one of them. Perfect name choice? I have no idea what Toothless is. Come on. Finally. Starting to dread running into those guys, kicking my ass left, right, and center. Get out of this place. I was kind of hoping to find the Mystic Key. My demon kitty, her name is Deja Vu. How'd you name her that? I'm kind of curious. Like, I named all my cats after female horror hosts. Vampira, Elvira, and Misty. Hunter got named because apparently Nat hunts him down and overfeeds him. Toothless is a dragon, by the way. Look him up. Toothless the dragon. Give me a second here. See what we got. Oh my god. It's a dragon with gums. I see what you mean by void. I was thinking that you were talking about a black cat. But god, man, that face is something else. You guys gotta forgive me, I don't watch many 3D shows. So I'm kind of in the dark on that. Apparently you guys do, holy shit. When I got her, her name originally was Aloha, sorry. But I wanted something more unique, so I was thinking about a kind of name that could be... Oh, that's a pretty good origin story right there. Matt, how did you name Hunter? I'm kind of curious. Yeah, let's just use these, so... I was wrong, I didn't lose my black mage like I thought I would. Every time I get in a fight in this game, I'm waiting to be paralyzed and just fucking hit on to hell. Toothless does have teeth. He can just pop them up? What the hell? He's a dragon who has pop-up teeth. Am I getting that right? Are they like... I'm gonna go look back at him again. Give me a second here. Apparently I'm missing the program here. Toothless the dragon. Huh. I guess he does have pop-up teeth. I named Hunter because I decided to go hunting and caught a hunter. Aw, oh, come on, we gotta know the real reason here. Spill the beans. Like, how did you really come up with his name? Because if you're hunting for a hunter, man, you didn't have to go far. Isn't this the same cat you gave canned cheese to one time? If I remember right, about a few years back? No, you didn't give it to him. He just got into the canned cheese. Hunter x Hunter anime? God damn it, Matt, you dirty weeb. I was hoping for something more original. No wonder why he's like the way he is. He gets abused and socially bullied. Poor cat must be a wreck. I know a little bit about that anime, and you guys are about to fucking hate me, but if it's the one I'm thinking of, you guys are gonna have to explain to me what you guys see in that shit, because if it's the one with the motel... I can't think of his name, and Matt might remember him because he showed up here on this channel asking me about anime, brought it up, showed me this one about a fucking motel where a bunch of people just get killed and nobody gives a shit. It just bored the ever-loving fuck out of me. Then he showed me this one guy with needle hair and some other shit. It just... I don't fucking get it, man. I'm not asking for, like, same logic in my anime, but... at the same time, it's like the JoJo shit. It's so far out there, it's too far gone. I still remember that guy who sent me the clip on there. JoJo's gay, what do you think? I think I want to watch something else, man. It ain't that it's gay, it's just boring. And you have bad taste. I love Killua and Pika. Ahsoka is another fave character too. I have no idea. All I know is there's a white-haired, white-skinned kid, a black-haired, spiky, spiky-haired kid, black spiky hair, white kid, and just a girl who could kiss people in like a vacuum. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, man. I ain't gonna pretend to know either. I'm not going to judge it too harshly because I haven't sat down and fully watched the entire series, but... it ain't my cup of tea. Recently I've been watching Spy X Family. Is that one with that one little girl who can read minds? I wish I could pronounce that word. Nichoji, the Oran High School... Oh, is that the one with the toilet ghost? If it's a Spy X Family that has that girl who can read minds, I actually do like her. Yeah, Anya, that's the one. I like how she actually sounds like a fucking child. It doesn't sound like a miniature adult who like fucking solves problems at the drop. I don't like Kenny's. Get that Kenny shit out of there. Her dad is so fine. God damn it, Nat. But I do like the way she's played off. Like, whoever nailed it with her did a fucking damn fine job. Like, I never understood why you'd go out of the way making a kid character that have them sound like their fucking parents to a T. It sounds brutal. I don't mean sound like her, I mean her mannerisms and speaking. Like, she actually sounds like a child would. Like most Kennys, Nat, and I call them that, like, perfectly spoken, no outbursts, no random shit flowing out of their mouths. Like, everything is literally, like, well written. And my brother, he watches, or he used to watch Spy X Family. That's how I know about her, and I like her little outburst, her little way of thinking. I just love the little mannerisms she has and her way she handles her voice. I think it's really good. It's a breath of fresh air. Well, what's the point in writing a child character if it's just fucking Mommy Part 3? Or in high school as an anime host? I have no idea what the fuck that is, Matt. You forget, I grew up poor. We didn't even have real schools. There's 2 or 3 of them that were just fucking trailers. Boy, do I remember them in the summer. Hot enough, I had to go teach outside. Come on. Focusing down. Wonder why my monk went to sucking. Like, she was hitting pretty high up there, and all of a sudden she's not getting weak. I remember one guy I was playing this with, or not this, but the OG Final Fantasy, was convinced that in order for a weapon to have high damage, they have to level up with it once, and that made no sense to me, because by that point you're already hitting harder. Man, I didn't ask about your life. I didn't ask about your life either, Nat. I hope when you go to Pet Hunter, he scratches you. So what's it about? Is it like high school drama? Like, With a ghost, I imagine there's a tinge of the paranormal, but like, how crazy are we talking here? How much deep is the water wading in? Alright, let's cut up north. I know, Nat, but you know I don't commit this shit to memory. Hell, I barely remember half the people I know at work. Why do you think I always say yes ma'am and yes sir, so I don't have to bother reading or memorizing their names? Not like they're gonna be there that long anywho. $100, that ain't too bad. I could have sworn the OG one it was 2. How much gold am I playing with here? Not a lot, but let's see what I can sell. Only a rapier, any armor, 1 fairy. Yeah, that'll enough to get me another spell under the hood. I don't like repeating myself, my dude. You don't got to if you don't want to, I get it. Your anime plot is embarrassing and you don't want to talk about it. It's cool. I've been there with a lot of stuff I like. Downright shameful. Now, you probably don't know who you're talking to, but you're talking to somebody who watches questionable movies, so don't ever be embarrassed about the plot. Madoka Magic. Is that the one with the dancing zombie girls? Make sure I sold the right one. And we're good. There's been a few people... Excuse me. There's been a few people online have been trying to get me to play, or not play, watch an anime called Paprika. Do you two know anything about it? I'll save that for now, because I'm probably going to need it for later. But I will grab you, or hopefully I can grab you. Why did I do that? There we are. Anything special? Still destroyed. Alright, we're going. It's called Paprika. It's supposed to be a movie, from what I've been told. They sent me a few of the, what do you call it? I wouldn't call it posters, but box art, and it just didn't really... I have no idea. Like, what year did it come out? Because they just keep recommending it to me. Paprika... What's the other one? It's not a Ghibli film, though. I thought it was at the beginning. Shit. Alright, let's see if we can... No, I'm not gonna risk it. Let me get back out there. Oh. There we are. You run, and just in case, you fight. Whichever comes first. These are party killers right here. Total party kill. You don't handle them right, and they'll handle you. And where I'm about to dive in the Earth Cave, I cannot wait to see how I'm going to get the screws put to me. Alright, that was pretty damn good. Alright, let's travel north. I'll check the hallway here pretty damn soon. Can't remember if I watched Paprika or not. My brain cannot recall. It's been so long ago. I don't really know either. It looks like something I would have probably avoided if I was going to watch any anime. The other one I can't remember, but it's called... It starts with a K. It's about suits of armor or something. And it's not Gundam. It's not Gundam. It's something else. And like Zero, and it's driving me fucking nuts. And of course it takes place in Tokyo. One guy wants me to rewatch an anime called X. Thanks to one of my other brothers, I've already seen that. Are you still Earth? Yes, you are. Oh, Earth Element now. Come on. $50 ain't too bad. 31 ain't good either. Come on. What the hell? Just throw a random ice spell at him, see how he reacts. There we go. I wonder what his HP was. I'll be right back, everybody. I'm gonna go refill my drink. Sorry about that. There we are. It was around the time I watched another weird one. Oh, which one was that? I'm kind of curious. I heard about Paprika. Sorry, I had to make a phone call. Oh, you're fine, Nat. And I forgot to grab that chest. Bad choices all around. And plus, I like the fact that earth elements can now poison you. Really good choice there. I got that tin I've been looking for. Well, let's go see what the hallway's here is. I hope it is, because if that is, man, I'm gonna be grinding. Oh, thank you, Nat. If it's anything like he explained the plot to Paprika, and this was about maybe a week ago when I last had the guy asking me about it. It's something about cyberspace and other bodies. One guy controlling everybody's actions up until that point or some shit. It was your typical Japanese affair or anime affair of just the lone powerful mastermind. We got ourselves some giants, but what kind of giants are we working with here? Yeah, fuck it. My memory sometimes works. Hey, I'm in the same boat. 50-50 on most days. I got 100, that's... Oh, that was critical, so that is not good. Hey, Misty. You goddamn right you do. Hey, Misty, what are you doing? You want to get up here? Come on up. I see it in your little eyes. $86 is really good. Now let's we got? Oh, this is gonna be an interesting grind. Now I'm just gonna walk one step south and hopefully just get one giant. Yeah, she left in the Giant's Hall, and I'm not that lucky. Arrow? Since it's tied to that, I'll give it a break for now, but we are gonna hit up some fire too. Spare Pocky? No, we don't do Pocky around here, Nat. We're decent folk. Anything's better than Pocky. Take some diet pills. It's even better than Pocky. I never really understood the fascination with Pocky with a lot of people. Like, it's always one of two people. They love the fuck out of it, or they're indifferent. Get you, and I'm gonna tag another fire too, just to speed up the death process here. There it is. Alright, give me 1 second of getting out some gun. Come on. There we are. Finally. That's what I like to see. But I'm not here to grind on giants, just open chests. No Pocky, never. Like, Pocky is basic to me. I shouldn't say basic, I just never understood the appeal of Pocky. Like, you're not getting the full rigmarole. It just felt like I was getting cheated. For like where I'm at right now up here in Portland, like Pocky's like in the right stores damn near $7, but for what you're getting for it, like it's more or less like either you really love Pocky, really love Pocky, really like the culture surrounding Pocky, or you don't know how to handle your money. I was wondering when I was going to see you guys pop up. I figured it'd be a level down. I do too, Nat. I love strawberry, really a lot of things over chocolate. But I ain't paying $7 for sticks. I'll learn how to make that shit at home first. It took me a while to get down mochi dough, but after a while you don't have to buy it anymore. I gotta get the flavor down though. I'm always like, it's like fucking a monkey's claw with me when it comes to cooking. Alright, Monkey Claw, you fucked me over several times, but this time I really need you to help me make mochi dough taste good. It'll raise its gnarled little blistered finger. I'll learn to make good dough, but someone in my family will die that night. I didn't mind it. Like, it was a little bit too sweet for my taste buds. If it's the one I'm thinking of. I just mainly stuck with chocolate. There are so many anime shops up here in Portland, Cassie, you'd be surprised at where you can get that stuff at. The problem is that I never see it below $3. Which is kind of a shame because you just don't get a lot of it for the package. It feels like you're getting ripped. Let's see what I'm dealing with here. Alright, maybe I have to go to the top part, but I am not going to cheat fate here. I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. Alright, let's head over yonder. Well, at least they're not red gargoyles. And I probably do need to get some potions before I dive any deeper. I'm out of potions now as we speak. Alright, let's do it. There's a giant Asian grocery store in Seattle that has a food court and a bookstore, and I go there every once in a blue moon. I don't know what you're talking about, but you're probably at one of my favorites. Like, I love Asian food, left and right, don't get me wrong, but it's hard to get the good recipes for it. We have pals up here, or the Sea of Books I go to. They actually just got done from rearranging it, so everything that used to be in the purples and the gold, and mainly where I head to. LA has a lot of anime stuff. Oh, I bet it fucking does. Come on, we can do this. No anime expos, Nat. They can't be happening. I think you got pretty good stuff for that. And once again, I forgot about the poison. What should we got? Yeah, we got enough to buy a few spells. Let's head on back. Never been to a con yet. I've been to, I think, two. One was a furry anime one. The other one was a video game one. I keep forgetting that you can do that. Purge? For those who don't know, instead of getting magic, you get dojos here. And I did pick up Purge, which basically cleanses the monk. I don't know if it's anything else, but for poison right now. Cake is pretty damn good, though. Alright, I got one left fire, so let's use it. I had a friend who went to Anime Expo in high school when I was in Cali. How did she like him? I thought it was going to be a normal Anime Expo, the one I went to. I just went there to, like, have the experience, and I ran into a wild herd of furries. The smell of which I'll never fucking forget. That's good. No, let's have you hit over here. Alright, see if we're doing any kind of damage here. Thank God she's tanking most of the damage. Now I'm just gonna start focusing them down. Oh, that's kind of really sad, but we're gonna go with it. That's what kind of kept me out of a lot of them. One a friend brought me to, that was the, I got hit with one of those paddles. I remember that experience. I don't know if that's a new thing, or it's our old thing, or if it's still going on. I remember getting my ass spanked, what the fuck was written on it? Yeah! That one right there. Got me good on the right side. You're fine, Nat. We'll be here. Yeah. How do you say that? Yoi or yaoi? I could never pronounce that word. That paddle fucking stuck in my mind because I could never figure out how to say that fucking thing. Yeah, just a random dude out of fucking nowhere. I remember, I think I was heading out into the fucking food court, came up right behind me, tagged me right on the fucking ass. Yowie? Huh. Well, that kind of solves about 15-year-old mystery. I was always wondering about what the fuck does it even mean, or what is it about? Was I part of some kind of like tag your it game? Huh. You figured something like that would be outlawed because I didn't consent to it. Not that I don't mind, like, just a simple swat in the ass, but staring at that paddle run down the fucking hall always got me. Let's head on back, heal up, and go a bit deeper. Just who I want to see. Now that I'm on my way out, let's see what you do. I'm kind of curious, Cassie. If you were at an anime depot, and be honest, would you buy Magna? I think that's how it's pronounced. Or would you get plushies? And if you could, would you go furry or would you go cosplay? Plushies, that's a good choice. Cosplay? Who would you cosplay as? Yeah, fuck it. Gonna heal it up, so might as well use it. These arrows hitting pretty hard. I just wish it wasn't tied to a healing one. Come on. My friend's wife, she went as, and I'm trying to think of her name. It's the priestess girl from the cat boy with the giant sword. What the fuck is it called? Starts with a fucking I. Jesus, why can't I remember your name? Shit. Inuyasha, that's it. She apparently went as one of the shrine maidens or priestess. Remember that much. It looks to be my only attack magic there. Alright, let's burn it. Well, that's a good question. I once wanted to cosplay as Angus. I've played a little bit of Bravery Default, but I don't remember. That's a solid game. But I don't know. Or even dress up as Princess Garnet in her pretty dress. The wedding dress? Yeah, that's a good looking dress. That's a good choice. Would you go short or long hair, though? Come on. Stop backing out. Wait, hold on. Does Bolt hit everything? Oh, I wish I'd known that to begin with. Huh. You're not gonna bring there was one girl, and I remember reading about this, who dressed up as Garnet in her battle outfit, or her normal dress. Went and got a wig, tied up her hair, and fake cut it in front of her friends, and it kind of didn't cause a panic, but they really thought she committed to the character. I want to cosplay too someday. Now, who would you go as? I know one of my friends' girlfriend, she went as Riku from Final Fantasy X too. Pain later, and I'm trying to think of the others. Other than that, usually the only time I ever see people kind of get dressed up as furries or cosplay, usually at Pride. Lately I haven't been to any expos and been too busy with work and other things. This month I literally took almost this entire month off from work. I just wanted to go camping and relaxing and enjoy fall. October's one of those months that I just love, and I really wish it would last longer. If I had to go to TwitchCon, I'd probably grab a dress or a Dragon Princess Cookie Mancer. Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be fucking awesome. I can kind of picture it now. I don't know, in my mind, I don't know what you look like, and I really don't want to know, because I kind of like better not knowing. But if I had to guess, I'd give you... This is outfit. I could see you with... I'd go with either straight black, or maybe red tinge, or all red hair. I'd give you... Oh, how do you compare, like, Princess Baker? I'd kind of give you, like, a mix between... probably a mix between... Oh, see? It works just fine. It kind of played right into it. I didn't know that. I'd give you a mix of, like, not a chef's outfit, but, like, an old-school baking outfit. Decked out with, like, to the nines with, like, gaudy jewelry and other garb. Maybe a little bit of a cape. a really good looking apron. I'd give you like a satchel with a giant buckle over it that just cram-packed cookies you would just and toss at people, like comically toss them hard at people. That's what I'm kind of picturing. Nat, I could see you going as My Little Pony, personally. If I had to put money on it, I'd give you Rainbow Dash or Applejack. Let's re-up on those. And let's grab some save points. Alright, let's skedaddle. How's my health looking? Yeah, I can... Probably gonna need it by the time I branch out over there. Alright, we're scot-free. No, we're not, because I'm learning how to board a boat. I always get the canal wrong. What do you guys think of all the cosplayers now? Or not cosplay, like... all these professional cosplayers, like, where it's no longer something you enjoy, but they make it so much their job that it kind of just gets boring. What do you guys think of them? I understand cosplaying and having it as a job, but I kind of feel bad for them. I often put them in the same boat I do speedrunners. The second a new game drops, for some reason they gotta speedrun it. Not enjoy it, just be the first to speedrun the game. And I often feel they do that with characters. Now, I don't care if they're trying to sexy them up or gender bend. I don't give a third fuck. More power to them, but I often wonder about that. Yeah, let's get you the hookup. Let's get ice going. Excuse me, ma'am. Head on back to the Terror Cavern. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let me go over and see if I have to get that rupee. I wonder if she cut out the vampire. Probably one of my favorite lines in this game. Just focus him down. Ain't gonna make no nevermind. Can be pretty a good innocent. Some who have made like humanoid style. Oh, that I agree on, but I mean like people who like... It just looks like it's exhausting from a mental standpoint to have someone recommend a character. You gotta go make out that entire uniform for them, only to be that character very temporarily. It looks like they're more like chasing fads than they are enjoying themselves. I've often wondered about that. Like, I'm not putting in any kind of question or, you know, anything like that, but I've often wondered. Kind of makes me feel bad for them. I mean, I know they're resting their head on a pile of money, but at the same time... Oh, welcome back, Nat. How long was that commercial? I mean, if someone says who they should interest them in doing what they want, wouldn't be right. They should just be... I agree with you there. That's why I can only think of some of these people damn near being forced to, but like, maybe, I wouldn't say an agent, but mainly driven by financial interest. But we, after all, we're all slaves. Well, I don't think I'm gonna have to fight that vampire after all. If I can goddamn get to him. Oh, I'm sorry, Nat. What's going on? Oh, we were talking, me and her were talking about cosplay. I did ask you who you wanted to cosplay as. My money was on Rainbow Dash or Applejack. Me and Cassie here were discussing cosplayers, where I see them all the time, mainly on Twitter, and it looks less like they're actually enjoying themselves and more like they gotta go to this certain character because it's popular now. Move along to this character because it's being brought up for nostalgia's sake. Sorry, my gum's getting in the way of my horrible English. That's my excuse. It almost looks fucking heartbreaking. I know how it feels to work a job you fucking despise. You walk in, you don't even have the willpower to really do anything, but you gotta force yourself by sheer force of will. I wonder if they go through the same thing. I know they get paid more than me. They have a house, I don't. You know those people who are against buying cosplay. What do you mean, like, against? Like, dressing up for, like, cosplay, or don't like girls and boys doing it? Yeah, we'll leave it right there and head on down. Or maybe not. Fuck. Exactly who I don't want to see. Somebody run. Anybody run. Oh, I said, no, oh, okay. Nah, I read your line. I know there's people who are against buying cosplay. I figured you were talking about people who are getting outfits and didn't like them. I wonder who I'm gonna run into here. Alright, Monitor. You're right where you should be. There we are. There's some hits I can be proud of. Holy shit. Let's see if Coral's in here. Or maybe Great. Wonder if they got left in or just transformed to something else. Alright, move, Mr. Bat. There we go. There we don't go. Yeah, you're in the right area, so to speak. I think I'm so used to seeing you in ROM hacks now. You could appear on the fucking moon and I'd be okay with it. Good old trolls. Oh, I'm sorry now. What's going on? Oh, shit. I'll just focus him down. But are we truly okay? Fuck no, we're not. What's that one saying from Harvey Danger? I'm not sick, but I'm not well. And I think that kind of sums up everybody who graces these chats. Or my chat, at least. Guess we're not okay. Nah, there ain't no guessing here. I'm full of rage. Cassie is a cookie mancer. And you're insane. I think we got our bases covered in one way, shape, or form. And more welcome to you. It's one of the reasons why I like Portland is one of its mottos. Keep Portland weird? Well, I intend to do the same things in my chat. That is so cute, Cassie. Holy shit, I like that. That is fucking cute. Cassie is fine and the place is burning down. How did you decide your emotes? She did a damn fine job. Or he did a damn fine job. It's either one. Come on, kill him. There we are. I did a few, like, I finally got my ass into gear and added some of my own emotes. Everybody's been onto my ass. They're not done by an artist. They're just something I added. I do intend on getting an artist. This month's or last month is pretty rough. Not because of anything anybody did to me. I just basically took October off. But I did rearrange some of mine. They're nowhere near your degree, mind you. Yours looks fucking beautiful, by the way. Yeah, I know, I was looking at them. They look great. I like the bonk one. I like them all, really. The cookie one's my favorite. Or licky. I keep looking at that and thinking you're eating something. Sips is another good one. I see that a lot. Never once when I ever got on... Stabby's another good one. I thought about getting that one in the shape of Myers. Oh, I forgot poison again. So how did you come up with some of these? I know Sips is pretty damn popular. Everybody has that or like a booty one. I've noticed that much. Those I like too. Blush is really good. The sleep one I do like. Crying I like as well. I like the art style, by the way. An excellent talent your artist has, no doubt. Nat, have you ever decided what kind of emotes you're ever going to get for your channel when you start streaming? And well, just in case. Thought I'd check. No, welcome back, Nat. Oh, there you go again. I'll catch you later. Ideas of seeing other people's emotes, but the cookies came from the idea of always giving out cookies to friends. That one I like. How is baking these days? From what I've seen, some of the pictures you share on Discord, you're a damn fine baker. How's the recipes going? A friend of mine passed me a recipe for something called cowboy stew, and it's actually been interesting to try out. But I'm not a big fan of that kind of beans, or I shouldn't say beans, that kind of spices to them. We're talking about Cassie's emotes recipes, and I asked you, Nat, if you had an idea of what kind of emotes you're going to get if you ever decide to stream. Bats? Vampire or fruit bat? What kind? I'm kind of curious. Flying fox? Oh, come on. I need to... Oh, thank God. I pulled out of that fight right time. Yeah, I'll just go with potions. Come on. There you are. Your emotes are basic? Thanks, Nat. I try to keep them that way. Well, work's been taking over all the energy to do much, and I've been planning to do some baking streams sometimes in the next couple of weeks. One of my days off, planning to make some Oreo cheesecake brownies? Holy shit. I don't know what time you stream, but hopefully it's on one of the times I kind of get off. I only get 2 breaks now. Didn't mean to hit my space bar, sorry. To get the cook or bake because work yeah, no, I know what you mean by that. Like, a lot of people don't figure out why I like rice, is because I can usually, if I need to, just splash some soy sauce on it, maybe a little bit of extra, and it fills me up for what I need it to be. Not because I don't like eating any other food, mainly because it lasts a long time, and I don't feel like fucking cooking when I get off work. It really does kill your spirit when it comes to anything like that. Got some purple on green action here. No, Oreo cheesecake brownies. It sounds really, really bad for your health, but really, really good to eat. That's why my food intake lately has been pretty fucking limited. Also reminds me of a conversation I had with my doc. I love every doctor I fucking get feels the need to let me know that the rice I eat is sugar. Every fucking doctor I've ever been to feels the need to inform me on what rice is. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Fuck, it's past 10. I was having too much fun. I saw a vid on Insta. I'm gonna assume that's Instagram, and it was like, I need to make this. Hey, I'm not gonna knock internet cooking. I do knock some YouTube cooks because clearly they're fucking deranged, but you get a lot of helpful recipes on them, especially step by step. I'm getting ready to try to make some cinnamon rolls. I was gonna make them in October, but I spent too much time fucking around with friends. But there's a lot of useful recipes on there. A lot of people underestimate them. Cassie, is there anybody you'd like me to rate out to? I can never get them right. Like, every time I go to make cinnamon rolls, they're either a little bit too dry, or I don't put enough of the filling in there, and it's always something with my cinnamon rolls. Throw down some extra saves here, because I do not trust this. Made some really good, so I've added chopped up green apple to them. Now that sounds really good. I do like a sour bite to mine, but I also like a fruity caramel one too. I made some pumpkin apple pie at the end of October during Halloween to kind of celebrate the going of the month. It's really more of a pumpkin tart with caramelized apple on top, to be honest with you. Tomato soup, Swiss cheese with pepper and a little bit of meat. And I had a cup of black tea, then later a cup of hot tea, and I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate Halloween than doing that with carving pumpkins. Where are you? There we are. Music. Yeah, I'm getting good vibes tonight, so let's go with Wizardry. I need that recipe for apple pumpkin pie. Take your crust, bake a flaky crust, or you can use pineapple, or not pineapple, I don't know where that came from. But take your crust, you can make a graham cracker, make your typical tart or your pumpkin pie filling, but kind of only add 1 can of pumpkin, minimize it to as much as you can without old anger chasm. You basically want to cut it down, and you're gonna want to kind of overcook. I know this sounds weird, but you don't want to get the pumpkin filling completely done. I mean, by that I mean you want to kind of overcook it, because you need it to be pretty firm for the apples you're gonna lay on top. You can either do 2 types of pumpkin apple pie. You can either stick the apples on top and basically bake a second pie on top, or you can do what I do: slice them up, put your sugars and your spices on the sliced apples, drain the liquids, and I'm not going to talk down to you, so I'm going to assume you already know how to make that kind of sauce with a little knob of butter, other seasonings. While that's getting boiled up, take your apples, throw them on a skillet, cook them till they're soft, dump that in there, caramelize them a little bit further, and when your pie is done, bring it out of the oven, let it cool, then apply it on top. That way you're not smashing it in the bottom, and you're finally getting this kind of a... I overdid it a little bit on the caramel and made it a bit salty, so we kind of had a salted flavor to the caramel. That's basically the rundown of it. Just half of it. Oh, this is a neat and kind of an important thing to do. When it comes to the pie filling, don't add 3 eggs. Add 1 yolk or 1 egg and 2 yolks. That'll help kind of stiffen it up, and it adds a good texture to it. And if you don't want to add, if you don't want to go through the recipe of adding milk and sugar like you would normal pumpkin pie mix or filling mix, you can either add a can of sweetened milk, or you can add 1 can of evaporated milk and 1 can of caramelized, or not 1 can, 3 spoons of caramel in a can that's made by the same company who does the evaporated milk. That'll replace both your white sugar and brown sugar, kind of give it a more caramely flavor too that adds to it. You know, it's in the eye of the beholder and how you want to tackle the recipe. No doubt, looking at some of yours, your presentation is far beyond mine. Like, I'm not lying, man. I don't eat with my eyes. But yours is beautiful, so I'm going to assume you know what the fuck you're doing way more than me. That's kind of the rundown of it. 1,000 years later. Nat, don't make me ban you. You guys got anybody you'd want me to send me off to? Anybody? Let me see who's streaming. More importantly, let me see who I can send you guys off to. No raid? I try to raid. I am trying to get better at it. Oh, angry. Oh, that's a person. Okay, I thought you were trying to type in a emote. I am sorry, Cassie. I didn't mean to do you wrong there. I was going to say you're speaking a little fast and I can't write all that down. Let me type it out and I'll send it to you on Discord. Or you can replay the video, whichever one makes you feel comfortable. There are 2 or 3 people I was talking on Discord who puts up do not disturb signs. I'm not talking about Robert Douglas. I'm talking about other people, and it's not been taken down for a while. I don't know if that's aimed at me or not, because I don't know how the fuck Discord works. Let me see who we got kicking around here. Raid. Search. There we go. What is he doing? Oh, speaking of Castlevania, and he's doing a randomizer. So this guy must like hating himself. Well, let's start up a raid. Nonetheless. My brain is in Zoom. Don't feel bad. After work, I ain't fit for fiddle either. But I would like to thank Chadley Wick. Go check him out. He injured his hand, but no doubt he's still kicking ass in tactics. Give him a like, follow, and sub. And thank you for the raid once again. And Cassie Rose Firefrost. She's going to be doing some cooking streams pretty soon. Don't hold my word to it because, you know, the fates may change the way the wind blows. But she does play a lot of retro games, so go pay some respects and throw some like, follows, and subs at her feet. Hit up both of these people's social media and hit up Illegitimate Son of Gods. She's going to lose her insanity pretty soon and join the rest of us streamers. So start now. Do it while you still can. Oh, no, I fucking love randos. I didn't even know they made one of this, so I might be checking him out while I get some cooking done. Oh, cooking and studying. Anywho, I'll catch you guys on the flip. Take care, and remember, respect old Angrygasm's channel rules and respect him. You too. Have a good night, everybody.
Gorgeous desk.